Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today I'll be demonstrating how to create this buttercream cake decorated with a fondant geometric pattern. For the cake size, I've chosen to go with a 7-inch cake. It's already been stacked and crumb coated with ganache. I'm going on with a final layer of frosting in black buttercream. I'm often asked how I get really deep, vibrant colors in my buttercream. What I do is just add a whole bunch of gel food color. If you let it rest overnight, the actual color of the buttercream will deepen. So, quick tip. Once all your cake has been covered with the frosting, take a frosting scraper and smooth out the sides, clean up your base board, and then pop the cake with the lip raised into the freezer. After a good 20 minutes to half an hour, your buttercream should be super duper solid. I've taken a sharp knife that's been sitting in boiling hot water. You can see the steam just to the side there. And I'm going to take the hot knife and just slice off that top lip. Try to find the lowest section of the lip, and that's where you kind of start. And as I cut it, you can see I'm pushing the knife into the cake so that a new section of the hot blade is coming into contact with the buttercream, and that way you can cut away a lot more at once. Take a hot spatula and drag it up the top of the cake just to kind of even out the surface. If you did get any strays that started to poke out the side, you can collect them again with a frosting scraper and then drag them back into the center. You can pop your cake into the fridge in the meantime while you work with your fondant. This is Bakehouse fondant, and I'm rolling it into logs with the help of my fondant smoother. This will just make sure that the log is the same width all the way across. When you have your panels ready, you can stick them to your cake with just a little bit of water brushed directly onto your buttercream. Cut off the excess at the top. I've started with a whole bunch of diagonal rows, and then I create the geometric pattern from there, so I use this diagonal as my base. Rather than using logs, you can also use cut panels, for example with the spaghetti cutter or a fettuccini cutter, to make the fondant nice and flat, which will probably be a lot easier to apply to your cake, but I wanted to work with logs. For the in-between sections, I've cut the fondant on an angle, and then I've stuck it to one of the diagonal rows, lined it up with the next one, and just cut down the size of the log with a sharp spatula. Fill in some of those triangles with even more logs, kind of filling them in. If you wanted to, you could probably even pipe this out with buttercream, totally up to you. And then just continue this basically all around the cake till you're happy with the finish of it. I've chosen buttercream cake just to save on time, and it's just a lot easier. You could also do this on fondant instead. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this cake decorating tutorial and give it a go. If you do, hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can check it out. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.